In this video, we're going to be kicking up some dust and trying to improve our cellular signal out here. Now, currently, there are just a couple places where we can get cell signal, on the homestead anyways. One is sitting on the porch in a certain seat, holding the phone, just like up like this, you get 1 bar of signal. Another place is next to a window, there's a little ledge, and you put the phone there, and if you're lucky, you get 1 bar of signal. And then another place is on top of the camper itself. You put it up there, one of us can put our cell phones up there, put on the hotspot, and the other one can use that hotspot, get online, make phone calls and whatnot. But today we're trying to improve that. Now, if you look around here, we are in kind of a, I think you'd call it a depression. We've got a little high ridge that goes around the whole property. You really can't see a whole lot until you start getting over here. And that's the west side. Now at night, if I stand just right, off in the distance over there, I could see a flashing red light. I'm just way off in the distance, barely above the horizon there. And that's the only cell phone tower that I can see from here. But I'm pretty sure that there's one over there somewhere. That's towards the city. I'm sure there's one over there. And then there's one back over that direction somewhere. So the objective today is to get this pole up. Actually, I got 3 of them here, depending on how high I need it to go. But I'm going to put 2 of them together and see if we can get some better signal with this. A little while ago we bought this. We use what is this? Not T-Mobile. It's Metro PCS, I believe it is, but it runs on the T-Mobile network. I'll cover that in the shadow. Maybe you can see it or something. But I bought these used on Amazon. One of them is supposed to go into the window and get the signal from outside, and then transmit it to another box on the inside of the house, or in this case the camper, and that one's supposed to transmit to the cell phone so you can get better signal. But with where we're at, you don't really get signal in much anywhere except for those two or three places that I told you. And this doesn't even work all that well sitting on the roof, so we're going to be putting it up higher on this pole. And just hope it actually works out. Now, since it is an indoor, it's supposed to be inside, I bought this little plastic container. We're going to put it in there, seal it up with silicone. I'm going to leave the bottom open where the cord will come out, and give it an area just in case the rain gets in there. It has a way to drain out. And then we'll strap this thing up to the pole and see if we can get it up in the air and get some decent signal. All right, so we have a total of about 33 feet of piping. This is actually a top rail of cyclone fencing. I got it for free. I just found it and brought it home. Hopefully it'll be strong enough. I was able to get one connector with it and grabbed a couple of bolts to bolt it all together so it doesn't go flying apart in the wind. All the bolts there and everything. And I've already got the hole dug down here. I'm going to put it along the edge of the porch and take it up that direction. Well, obviously that direction. And then one thing I'm going to experiment with, the dirt here has a very high clay content. And go over here and it becomes pretty hard after it dries out. Unless you do a lot of foot traffic or vehicle traffic on it, then it breaks it up and turns it into this fine dust, which, you know, that's where the phrase keep kicking up dust comes in, because every time I walk in the driveway or in a lot of this area, just dust everywhere. But anyways, I got a bucket here mixed with, I got water and a lot of the dirt. I even put in some straw pieces, maybe give us some strength or something like that. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that this is how bricks used to be made. You know, high clay content soil and straw, mix it up. So once the pole goes in there, I'm going to dump that into there, and hopefully it'll get pretty solid like concrete. But the sad thing is, with the position there, where the hole is, you see it's right next to the cinder block holding up the porch. So it's actually going to be leaning a little bit to get up to the side of the porch, which I don't think is that big a deal, but it just means I need to secure it a little bit more. All right, so we'll get to it. Start drilling holes and bolting things down. Here we go. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and mount this box on here. Right here towards the top, I got some plumber's tape, I believe you call it. Go ahead and bend it to the shape that we need. I'll bend it on the ground first. Two pieces. There we go. Nuts and bolts here. Looks like I might have to get a different size drill bit. Yep. All right, be right back. All right. Also grab some more sealant, because I just don't think that that's going to be enough to do everything. All right. Excuse me, Shathid, everyone. go. Flip this over. Now I've got these screws that'll go in here and here to hold it in place. They are self-tapping screws, but I'm going to go ahead and just drill a pilot hole anyways. Just to make it easier to screw in. Definitely glad I pre-drilled those. Seemed like they'd be a beast if I didn't. Alright, so now go ahead and take this pole here, and we're going to get the coupling on it. Get it all drilled and bolted in. Then go to the other side of this one and do the same thing. And get it put together. So we're just going to drill straight through up here, turn it, drill it through that way so it's nice and solid. Probably right about there. Alright. Double check. Yeah, looks like it's big enough. Alright, all the way through. There we go. All right. Now we go to the other side. Figure out where the bolts are. Here we go. Actually, we'll go ahead and tighten this down first. Alright, so the camera battery ended up dying, but I went ahead and finished drilling holes and bolting the pipe together. And up here I have the little receiver box there. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it, seal it up. Got the cord here, going to zip tie it, going all the way down. And we're going to go ahead and put it up. I hope you're going to hear me. I had to put the generator on. It was getting pretty toasty. You got to keep the animals nice and cool inside. Alright, so you put the duct tape on there to hold the lid on until the silicone dries. Got it all zip tied in place. And now it's time to get it up. Alright, so there it is. I'm not exactly sure how much I like it. It is leaning pretty badly this direction here. I'll go around here. There we go, right there. It's leaning back. Have to keep an eye on it. I might just bring it back down because I don't have anything to make any guy wires or anything to stabilize it up there. And the next test is to see if it works. Okay, so we're here in the camper, in the bedroom. This is a place where we've never gotten service, and we're doing updates, so it is a success. Alright, so there you have it. It worked. I did end up taking it, where are we at? There we are. Did end up taking it down just to one section. It didn't look stable up there. So we're just 3 feet above the porch. I may go ahead and take it up another 5 feet or so, depending. Just see if I can get a little bit better signal. But it's working for now. And that's really what matters. But, if you like this video and you want to know more and follow us on our journey, don't forget to hit the like button, and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads, and keep kicking up dust.